Hi, I'm Robin Bailey, the Executive Director of the Burlington Food Bank. I'm here with Samantha LeGrand, who is our volunteer garden coordinator, and she's going to take you for a bit of a tour of some of our garden plots here.
I'm so excited to show you guys what's growing in the garden today, but before I do, I want to shout out to all my volunteers because it would be literally impossible to maintain, harvest, water, and take care of any of this without them. But yeah, now let's take a look at this bed. We have so much salad. The arugula has started to get really tall and flower. The marigolds have started flowering, which is really nice. Lots of romaine lettuce, lots of butter crunch lettuce, and it looks like it's doing really well. Even some kale is doing really well in here. Also, definitely take a look at this. This is celery, and it looks kind of small right now, but it was not even half the size of this last week, so it's growing really fast. It's typically a slower grower, but I'm really excited for it because I don't know about you, but I love celery. It's sitting next to our kale, some peppers that have started. These guys are going to get red pretty soon. Hopefully. They are a shepherd's sweet pepper. That's why they have this long shape. They look like they might be a hot pepper because of the shape, but that's actually a sweet one. We got some elephant ear basil that was donated actually by one of the volunteers. I'd never seen this type of basil before, but apparently it's supposed to look like this with these really big leaves. So that's super cool. Let's get to another bed. We got lots of peppers growing on the outside here. These ones I want to make mention of too for anyone who's growing potatoes anywhere. So potatoes typically like to be mounded up, but I didn't really give them a lot of space for mounding there. So I just took a recycled ice cream container and chopped off the bottom and backfilled it with dirt. So now all the places where the stalk touches the dirt, it's going to develop roots, and those roots are going to be potatoes. Let's actually look right here too. So this I keep cutting back and it keeps growing because it just can't stop. But that's okay because look what it is growing. See this guy? Giant zucchini. There's another one on this side and a few smaller ones in there too. We're definitely going to be harvesting these today because they start to get, they don't taste as good when they get really big, so you want them to be kind of that size or maybe a little bit smaller. So we're going to pick a bunch of zucchinis today. All of our zucchini plants are just going nuts. And we're definitely going to look at these guys too, the sugar snap peas. Every time you pick one, it's like that monster in Hercules where it just grows 3 new heads. So you pick one and then 3, 4, 5 more pop up in its place. The more you pick it, the more prolific it ends up being. Then we have our garlic bed. So this is going to be harvested very soon. We just have to wait for some drier weather so that the garlic can dry out underneath. But it's looking like it's almost ready, so that's going to be a really good smelling day, actually. And then our last bed is filled with tomatoes and borage and kale and carrot flowers that the ladybugs really love. A lot of pruning to be done on this bed today, but that's okay. And yeah, that's the garden.
Thanks so much, Samantha.
Yay!
And, we wanted to thank your volunteers as well because they're some of the volunteers that we never actually get to see at the food bank. We wanted to thank you guys. You're all part of our team as well. Wanted to thank you for that, and also wanted to remind people if you need our assistance, it's info@burlingtonfoodbank.ca, or you can always phone us 905-637-2273. Leave a message. We'll give you a call back and take your order.